took our next founder, Roy, almost 1 week to convince his co-founder, Lovell, to pave the way to create what's now Digiduka. Rumors say, and sometimes also told by Ro over a glass of wine, that every day when he would come back to his wife, she would always ask, "So did you finally get him?" And the answer was always, no, but I'm working on it.
I like the story because it exemplifies the kind of experience founders go through in our program. Selecting the right co-founder and the right idea in a strategic manner is fundamental to the success of startups. In this instance, Roy comes with a strong background in senior commercial roles in two of the largest telecom companies in Kenya. He knows his strengths, he knows his weaknesses, so he knew exactly what kind of co-founder he needed to bring aboard for an idea he had started thinking about. His experience spans from brand management to customer acquisitions, and in one instance, he was responsible for growing the customer base of the largest mobile payment product in Kenya by 40 times in 18 months.
Lovell was very hard to get, has a deep technical experience in fintech, and have been part of building products for some of the largest telcos in Africa. To get finally convinced to join Digiduka, he just needed some time to really go out there and understand the deep customer experience of what the product would really offer. And then finally, he's now ready to dedicate the next future of his life to build Digiduka, which we now are very happy to present to you.
So, Digiduka is building the largest digital retail network in Africa. And this means that your local kiosk will be able to offer essential digital services to people who either need to or prefer to pay in cash. Now, your low-income earners and informal retailers make up to 50% of the earning population, and they're also in what I like to call the cash economy. They generally feel the highest pinch of high digital transactions, which can range up to 6%, and therefore they generally use cash for most of their needs. Because cash is tight, they visit several points of service up to 5 times a week just to pay their bills. They visit places like Kenya Power banking halls, their local county government offices, just to make payments, and this is a big hassle. Incidentally, they also visit their local kiosk up to 7 times a week for their daily needs, and therein lies the opportunity, where their local kiosk can become the provider of all these services, and therefore removing the hassle while still accepting cash. The informal retail trade in Africa distributes about 80% of all consumer goods. It's a revenue opportunity of about $700 billion. And in Kenya, that figure is about $20 billion. The immediate opportunity for Digiduka is in $5 billion worth of digital goods and services, or other services that can be digitized. Basically, what we want to do is turn your local kiosk into a provider of digital services and allow him to still continue accepting cash for those who want to continue paying in cash. This means we unlock a revenue opportunity of $1 billion for 100,000 kiosks, and this is just in Kenya. Now, our platform delivers all these essential services such as government payments, utility payments, even bus ticketing, and so much more. We make our money from the commissions that we get by distributing all these services. This means we are also able to share these commissions with our kiosk partners on a 25-75 basis in their favor. Our unique business model allows us to also reduce the cost of making these payments to our consumers who actually visit the kiosks, and while still allowing them to continue paying in cash. Our platform is available on 4 different channels. That's an Android app, a USSD code, as well as a WhatsApp and Telegram chatbot. Now, what we're building here is a platform that delivers a win-win-win proposition. For our consumers, we're building a nationwide network of digital retail locations that deliver essential digital services while still accepting cash. This means that our kiosks can more than double the money they make from delivering digital services. On the other hand, any service provider that wants to join our network, it's an open platform, and therefore anyone can join and distribute the digital services on our platforms. We're working off a very robust business model with a low customer acquisition cost and a very healthy margin. It basically means that our payback period is less than 1 month. Over the next 12 months, we want to be able to acquire 10,000 kiosks, delivering $10 million in revenues per month, and a margin of $40,000 a month. We've made amazing progress so far, where we've been able to develop the application on all the channels. We've been able to integrate with 12 billers, 25 banks, and 1 mobile money provider. We're also currently in beta testing with 35 kiosks with great feedback. Over the next 12 months, we want to dedicate our efforts to increasing the value that we give to the kiosks. That's by developing services such as a ledger that allows them to track their sales, as well as track their debtors. And this is something we can monetize in the future. We're also building a network where brands can directly reach all our retail partners, wherever they are, and this is a monetizable opportunity. In this time, we'll also ensure that we maximize the number of billers we can have on the platform, while availing an open API, which will allow any other biller who wants to join us to do so in a very easy way. We have our sites on 5 countries in the next 3 years, but the immediate opportunity is in a similar market, which is Ghana, and we'll be able to close that this year as well. Now, my name is Njoka, and as Melaliti said, I built a 9-year career driving customer acquisition and brand management for mobile money in Kenya. I'm working with my co-founder Lovell, who's from Ghana. He's also our CTO, and who has led most of the work, the great work that we've seen so far. He's built 2 different startups, one of which is actually able to acquire 2 other startups. He's worked with big brands like Google, BBC, Microsoft, and Betway. And we came together on this program because we believe there's a huge opportunity to deliver digital services to the cash economy. Join us if you'd like to have a conversation about how we can do this together. Thank you.